What is up, y'all? Welcome back to Halo's Kitchen, the best kitchen out there, period. It's Chef A here. As you can see, I am making my no-bake key lime pie, and it's also made with avocado. Just to let y'all know, Chef A edition means, 100% vegan, dairy-free. We don't play about that over here. But yes, as you can see, you want to make sure you remove all your hand jewelry, because there's no hand jewelry in the kitchen unless you're married, I guess. But I don't know none about that lifestyle, so yeah. So you want to start off by slicing up your key limes, for the lime juice, and I'll have all the measurements and stuff listed on the screen after I finish recording this audio, because I'm recording in advance. So yeah, you want to prep all that up. You could use regular limes as a substitute. Honestly, it tastes the same, but I just heard that key limes are a little bit more natural than the regular limes. I guess real limes is GMO, but who knows at this point. But for this recipe, I am using key limes. And it's going to be very beneficial if you decide to use a food processor instead of a blender, unless you got a real good blender on you. But yes, you want to place those dates up in there inside of your food processor. I believe these are called Mediahul dates. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's okay. But that pretty much just means, that's the type of date that it is. But I get the pitted ones to make sure the big seed in the middle is not in there, because that's going to make the process so much longer. And right here, I added in some pecans. I also added in some walnuts as well. Make sure these are raw, since this is a no-bake recipe. And then, you also want to add in that pure vanilla extract for a little bit of flavor. And then some sea salt as well. Natural sea salt. And then obviously you just want to blend that up. See, right here, I didn't expect the table to start shaking like this, so my apologies. It's a little shaky. When I cut on that food processor, it was a lot more powerful than I expected. But yes, continue to combine that. And right here, I thought that the mixture still wasn't, I didn't think that it was really gonna stick together for real. So I decided to add in just a little bit of the coconut milk, but do not add too much. This is just so it can hold together. But if not, I would recommend using the coconut oil. That's actually what I would recommend, but I just didn't feel like using that, or either I just didn't have any. But yes, and then you want to start to combine that, and it's done. It should look like this, a little bit of clumped together, so that it will stick together on the bottom. And this right here is your crust. And then you just want to press that down. I'm using a cheesecake pan. And then after you get done pressing it down or whatever, you want to place it in the fridge or freezer, depending on your patience level. And yeah, let that firm up before you pour in the other mixture on top. And you want to start prepping those avocados, and make sure you scrub them, rinse them off, cleanse them before you start cutting them. And then you just want to spoon them out. I ended up using however many avocados are listed up on the screen. And if it's not obvious, please take the seed out. Please remove that, and do not use the avocado skin. I don't know if I mentioned, but yeah, put it inside of the food processor, the avocados. Then you want to combine the coconut milk, the remainder of the coconut milk. And then I also added in some raw agave, some nectar agave, I believe it's called. And some more of that vanilla extract, but not too much. And then a little bit of, sea salt to bring the sweetness out. Then you want to begin squeezing those limes, and please be wary of all the lime seeds popping out, because geez, I had a time with that. And then you want to put some lime zest up in there as well, zest them limes, baby. And then you just want to blend that up in your food processor as well. Now I had like one avocado that was not really that ripe, but I needed it for the recipe, so yeah, that's why it's looking a little chunky right there. But you just want to do it a little bit longer if you end up in a situation like that where they're not all ripe. It'll eventually come all together. But yes, and then obviously you want to pour that mixture over the crust. And then once you do that, you want to place this in the freezer. I recommend overnight for best results and stuff. So yeah, that's overnight. And it should come out looking just like this. So yum, so delicious, and it's cold because it came out the freezer. Then you want to remove the pan, and look at this, y'all. Look at how good it turned out. I surprised myself, honestly. And don't bake me, but this was my first time ever having and trying key lime pie the vegan way, the best way, of course. And then you just want to zest some more of that lime skin up on there for the aesthetic, and chop up some lime and garnish it, and then it's, you know, prepared to slice up and serve and enjoy. But yes, y'all, thank you so much for supporting, watching, and all that. Comment any recommendations you may have, and stay tuned for more. Like, comment, subscribe. I will be back next week. Bye.